Welcome everyone. If I had to guess, most of you are here because you want to be better. You want to lead better. You want to connect better. And you probably want to stop losing sleep over conversations that went wrong.
Let me tell you right now, never try to win an argument. That is rule number 1. Because here is the truth. When you set out to win an argument, you might win the point, but you will lose the relationship. You lose their respect, you lose their trust, and you lose your credibility. If I win by crushing you with my logic or my volume, what have I really won? I've won your contempt. I've won awkward silence in the hallway. I've won the obligation to be the first one to apologize later.
So, if we aren't here to win, what are we here to do? We are here to learn how to say it with control, say it with confidence, and say it to connect. Let's start with part 1. The first word you say. Let's start with control. As leaders, people are looking to you to be the anchor. In a storm, passengers on a plane look at the flight attendant. If the flight attendant is calm, passing out snacks, the passengers know they are safe. If the flight attendant is panicking, everyone panics. You have to be that anchor. But you cannot control the conversation if you do not first control yourself. When someone challenges you, maybe it's a board member, a difficult employee, or even your spouse, your body goes into fight or flight. Your pupils dilate, your shoulders go up to your ears, and you stop breathing. So here is the first practical tool I want you to use today. Let your breath be the first word you say. Before you respond to that difficult email, before you answer that snarky comment in a meeting, take a breath. It adds distance between the stimulus and your response. It keeps your analytical brain engaged so your emotional brain doesn't hijack the car. It signals to the other person that you are thinking, that you are listening, and that you are in control of the pace. You control the pace of the conversation. It cannot happen any faster than you respond. What about the part 2? It's the knot, not the rope. Once you have control of yourself, you need to shift your mindset. Too many leaders view conflict as a tug of war. I pull, you pull. The harder I pull, the harder you pull back. That gets us nowhere. Instead of a tug of war, I want you to view the argument as a knot to be unraveled. When you see a knot, you don't yank on the ends, that just makes it tighter. You have to gently find the snag. You have to get curious. You have to say, "Help me find the knot." This requires you to adopt a very specific mindset. Have something to learn, not something to prove. If you walk into a meeting trying to prove you are the smartest person in the room, people will shut down. But if you walk in trying to learn why they believe what they believe, the dynamic shifts. You can't pour new ideas into a glass that is already full. You have to let them pour their thoughts out first before they will have any room for yours. And part 3 is about handling the heat. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. That sounds nice, but I deal with toxic people. I deal with people who are rude, dismissive, or who try to gaslight me. You are going to face heat. That is leadership. But you need to know that you are not a target. Just because someone throws garbage at you does not mean you are in the business of picking up trash. I want you to visualize a trash can next to you. When someone says something hurtful or untrue, instead of catching it and holding it in your chest, imagine taking that comment and dropping it right into the trash can. You can say to yourself, "Put it down, put it down." If someone is being aggressive or trying to twist your reality, what we call gaslighting, you do not need to chase them down their rabbit hole. You do not need to defend your reality with a 10-minute speech. You simply stand your ground with one phrase. I remember things differently. That's it. I remember things differently. You don't have to explain, you don't have to justify, you stop the spinning.
About part 4, it's all about the tools of connection. Finally, let's talk about connection. True leadership isn't about dominance, it's about connection. And the best way to connect, especially when you need something from your team, is to stop making demands and start inviting collaboration. I want to give you 2 phrases to write down. The first is for when you are stuck or facing a problem with a team member. Instead of telling them what they did wrong, try this. I need your help. I need your help understanding how we got here. I need your help knowing how to feel about this. When you say, I need your help, you turn an opponent into a teammate. It lowers their defenses immediately. The second phrase is for when you are negotiating or trying to make something happen. It is, what's the chance? What's the chance we can get this project done by Friday? What's the chance you can help me with this? It's playful, it's low pressure, and it opens the door for them to be the hero. The conclusion is, leaders, your communication is the currency of your career. It affects everything. It affects how you talk to your team, how you talk to your family, and how you talk to yourself. So, as you leave here today, remember, you don't have to attend every argument you are invited to. You don't have to prove you are right. You just need to breathe, find the knot, and stay in the pocket. Be the person who brings the calm energy, because calm is contagious. Thank you for your time. Go out there and try that.